Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Taylor. Welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all how I go from bum to a baddie. Period. I just wanted to sit down in front of the camera and show you all how I like to zhuzh myself up and make myself look like my best version. I just want to preface this and say that you do not need makeup to be beautiful. You all are beautiful the way that you are. I know that I'm beautiful with and without makeup on, but sometimes I like to, you know, elevate myself, and that's what we are in life. We're elevating ourselves. So if you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Okay, so to begin, I'm going to start with the skin first. I've actually already done my skincare because I just took a shower. As you can see, my hair is still wet and all that good stuff. And I'm just going to take it a little bit further with more skincare. When I went to Sephora, I picked up the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base as well as the Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. I don't know where I've been. Why ain't nobody tell me to pick this up? Like, I should have been had this. This is, I mean, it's kind of expensive though. And I've already tried it. I just put it back in the box because I was trying to be fancy for y'all. But I'm just gonna apply a little bit on my face. I really like the way first it smells. It's got like a kind of lemon verbena scent to it, and this just really helps when it comes to that skin, because if you're trying to be a baddie, you do not want to have nobody's rusty, crusty, ratchet skin. It smells so good. Take the eye cream, get a little bit on my ring finger, and just dab that underneath my eye. And like I said, I've already actually, great, a helicopter. Hold on. Like I was saying before I was really interrupted, I've already actually used these products, and when I tell you, I have noticed a huge difference when it comes to my foundation application, as well, the biggest being my concealer. It's so nice. Ooh, I almost forgot. I also picked up the LANIEGE glowy makeup serum. This I did not use. I have not tried out yet. So let's try this out. And I'm just going to take, I'm going to take a couple of drops, like 3. That's good. And apply that. It doesn't really smell like anything. Now that I have all those products on my face, I'm just gonna let it all absorb into my skin, and then I'm going to apply my foundation. Okay, so for foundation, I'm gonna be taking 2 foundations. I'm actually going to be mixing them together. I want to have a flawless base. I mean, honey, I wanna be very full coverage. And I'm not really a full coverage girl, but today we're gonna be full coverage. So I'm gonna be taking the LANCOME Tint Idole in the shade 470 Suede C, and then I'm also going to be taking my Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 355, which is Coconut, and I'm just going to mix those 2 together, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face. I don't know if you can tell, but like, look how smooth that application is. That Bobbi Brown face base, she knew what she was doing on that one. Next, I'm going to be doing my concealer. I actually picked up the new LANCOME Taupe Idole concealer. This is in the shade 435, and I believe the color is Bisque Warm. And then it had another color that said like Sable 7, so I'm not really sure on the color situation, but yeah, this one is Bisque Warm. What is up with all these helicopters today? Like, there are never this many helicopters. That annoying. So I'm actually going to apply a little bit more than I normally do because we're going for baddie. So we gotta do a little bit more full coverage. I'm just gonna apply this right in the inner corner and the outer corner, but I'm just gonna bring that down. Still not like taking it all the way up underneath the eye because I do have lines there. And we don't want no creasing. Blend that out with my beauty blender. But one thing I will say is using the eye base, I've noticed that I don't crease as much, and I think it's just because my under eyes are so much more moisturized. Now, I don't usually contour, but you know, we're going for baddie status, so we're gonna contour and we're gonna do a little cream contour. I'm using my Sephora concealer in the color Devil's Food. I'm gonna go in with a brush. Then I'm going to start to contour my face. For cream blush, I'm gonna be taking this ColourPop's Color Stick blush in this shade Aloha, and I'm just gonna put that right here. It's like a soft, more nudie pink. And then I'm just gonna take a brush and I'm going to blend that out. All right, now that all of the cream products have been applied, it is now time to set this face. I'm going to be going in with my favorite setting powder, which is the Mercier Translucent Press Powder. And I'm just going to be taking a good old little, you know, wedge, little beauty supply wedge. I've been liking this recently. I don't know why. And I'm just going to take that, and again, making sure I don't set right up underneath the eye, but I am going to set underneath the eye in all of the places where I put that concealer. And to set the contour, I'm going to be taking my SNAKAROO's, yeah, is it called SNAKAROO's? My Beauty Bakerie SNAKAROO's bronzer in the shade Perfect Blend. And for blush, I'm going to be taking the JUVIA'S SAHARAN Blush Palette Volume 2. And I'm going to be taking this shade right here called LEENA. And I'm just going to set everywhere where I put that blush. So for the eyes, I was like, I want to do something baddie, but still simple. What can I do? And I was like, Painted by Spencer, that reverse cat eye. So that's what we're gonna do. So for the actual eyelid, it's very simple. We're not gonna be doing too much color or anything. We're gonna just maybe contour a teeny bit, but simple, simple, simple on the lid. So I'm gonna be going in with an oldie, not really an oldie, but I haven't used it in a minute. I'm gonna be taking the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And the first color I'm gonna take is this color right here. It is called Warm Taupe. It's kind of like a taupey grayish color. And I'm gonna take that and I'm just going to sweep that into my lid. All right, so to deepen up that crease just a teeny bit more, I'm gonna be taking the color Raw Sienna, which is right here. And I'm gonna take that on a smaller blending brush. And I'm just gonna go in and deepen up the crease just a teeny bit more. I'm gonna go back in with Warm Taupe and just darken it up a little bit more because I didn't like how it was looking. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and so for my lid, I'm gonna take the color Burnt Orange right here, and I'm just going to sweep that all over. It doesn't have to be perfect. Again, I want the eyes to be super simple on top. So pretty much the premise of the reverse cat eye is taking the cat eye that is usually on the top lid and putting it down below. So you want to make sure that you have a good colored liner. You can use any color, but the original, I'm going to be using black. So I'm going to be taking the SEPHORA Long Lasting Kohl pencil in the shade black. And I'm just going to start by focusing underneath the eye. I don't want to go down too far, but I'm just going to line my waterline like I normally would. And then as I extend it out, I'm just going to extend out the eye straight out like that. You see? It's like a little baby wing that I've made. I'm not going too crazy because we are working with black, and black is one of those colors that you want to start off a little and then build. So that's what I'm doing here. And then with like a smudgy kind of brush, and that's when I'm going to go in and I'm going to smudge out that black. I haven't added any shadow or anything. I'm just going in and smudging out the black eyeliner. And it should look a little something like this. So this is where I am so far. I haven't taken it in yet into the inner corner because that's the last thing I want to do. And as you can see, I haven't taken it out too far. I am actually going to do my waterline because I almost forgot. So I'm gonna take a little bit of black eyeshadow and start to smoke it out. I'm just using this black one from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. Just going to set that black liner a little bit. Go in with a just clean brush, and I'm just going to buff out. All right, now that I have the under eyes the way that I like them, I'm going to be going in with a liquid liner. That is why I waited to do the inner corners last, because I want this to be as precise as possible. I'm taking the KVD tattoo liner in black. I don't know the color. Everything that I use will be linked down below. Do a little baby extension from my inner eye. Like tiny. I want it to be tiny. I don't want it to be big. I don't know if you can see. It's very, very tiny. Very tiny. But I did it that way on purpose. That way when we go in with a black shadow, we have a guide point and we're not going over the top. And this is when you need a little tiny detail brush. So I'm gonna go get that. So I'm gonna take this little tiny detail brush, dip back into the black, and follow that line. And smoke it out. So it looks something like this. And then I'll just go back in with that clean brush and blend. I don't know about y'all, but like, can we get into this real quick? So simple. Ooh, so gorgeous. I am going to just put on some mascara, pop on some lashes, and then we're gonna finish this look off. Okay. I just took some Ardell Wispy lashes and I cut them in half and then I stacked them on top of each other so that I can go for a more like winged out outer corner, like half lash situation. So yeah, that's what I did for the eyes. Okay, moving on. For lips, I'm going to be taking MAC's Chestnut pencil and I I'm just going to kind of outline my lips a tiny bit. For lipstick, I'm going to take Shy Girl from MAC, and I'm just going to apply that. I'll go for a very glossy nude lip. And then I'm just going to take the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline and apply that all over. All right, you all, and here is the finished look. I mean, I'm feeling very much like a baddie, a simple baddie, but a baddie. I hope you all enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making it for you all today. Don't forget, everything that I use will be linked down in the description bar below. If you all enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as well as subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and making sure that you hit that notification bell. That way you do not miss out on any new videos that I have coming your way. So until next time, I will see you all soon. Bye.